Hey, what's up? This is Degen Ed. That's degenerative education, meaning none of this is financial advice. Just me having fun looking at charts, like the chart behind me, which is of AMC Entertainment, ticker symbol AMC. And so to start, I wanted to go over the chart on the hourly time frame because it shows this low that occurred in the after hours on November 22nd, which I believe was Wednesday before the holiday. And the low is $6.50, which we don't see during market hours. The low during market hours is actually $6.52, which occurred on November 21st, which would have been Tuesday. So I just think it's really neat that it actually hit a lower price during the after hours. So I'm wondering if that signifies that it will be going down to 650 during market hours at some point, or if that was just a little grab right below 652 at 650, and that could be a bottom. I suspect that it will be hitting 650 during market hours, which is unfortunate, but that could represent great buying opportunities. And so looking at this chart here on the daily time scale, most of these levels, pretty much all of them, I've gone over in prior videos, including $7.50 and $7, which I had been hoping that it would go down to those levels to fill some orders, and that is what happened. But now we are seeing new all-time lows with 652. And I should note that on November 21st, that was the Tuesday, I noticed a lot of bearish sentiment on social media coming from influencers, other YouTubers, talking about how the price has just plummeted and it's just terrible. So many retail investors, got duped into this. But I view it as you don't want to be discouraging people when something's at a low price because that can represent some of the best buying opportunities. I thought it was cheap below or at $8 a share. And now we see it with a closing price of $6.90. That to me seems like a discount. Will price go lower? Quite possibly. But, with that being said, it's nice to be seeing shares at such a discounted price relative to when they were above $11 just a couple weeks ago. And so looking at this chart, I did add this white downtrending line based on the close from September 8th, which was $7.18, and then also the close of November 21st, which was $6.65. You can see the two pivot points highlighted there in that blue circle. And so I expect that this to serve as downtrending support or approximately that. You could instead connect from the lows of those 2 days. However, I think this is nice. You get 4 touch points between these 2 candles at the beginning, 2 candles at the end, or I guess I should say 2 tails at the beginning and end. And so I do suspect that, especially because the week closed below $7, that seems to me like it will be a significant level of resistance, not only because of a failed attempt to close above it. Let's see, including on that would be Wednesday, the close was at $6.99. So again, $7, 3 days closing below that level. It's going to be tough to break above that, I suspect. And so I suspect that next week we might be retesting this downtrending line and perhaps revisiting $6.52 or $6.50 during market hours. I also want to point out that with the RSI on the day, November 21st, when that new all-time low was hit, the RSI was 29.51, so below 30, meaning that it is oversold. That's at a discount. However, if we look back when these lows were hit, when I believe $7.05 was the new all-time low that occurred on September 11th, the RSI at that time was around just under 24. And so while we do have lower values here, the RSI could be lower. However, and just in recording this right now, I'm just thinking about it. If we do have lower lows forming in the price, but then higher lows forming in the RSI, that represents bullish divergence. So we'll have to see what happens in the coming days, but this could signify that this is a bottom or perhaps a near-term bottom, and that we might be seeing some of these levels being tested to the upside. And to go over those briefly, so I had mentioned $7 and $7.50. I think those will be notable levels of resistance. And I think that because of this consolidation that we see over here, I don't really think that, let's see, I don't really think that $8.36 is going to be a significant level of resistance, because it's going to be tough to just get up to that level. But once it does, I think that will be support, because you have all of these highs, all of this consolidation that will serve as support once we're above $8.36, or approximately that level. And then going up to $9.10, all of this consolidation here, that's going to serve as resistance. It's going to be tough to get above that level. And so once this gap is filled, there might be a pullback maybe to $8.36 before continuing up to get into the $11 area, hopefully breaking above $11.43 and negating this topping tail, so then we can then move higher. And so those are my thoughts on the stock. If you found this helpful, make sure you like the video, share your thoughts in the comments down below, and subscribe to the channel for more videos like this. Thanks a lot for watching.